Let's talk about what a CV should look like to land you your teaching job here in Taiwan. Hi there, my name is Mercy. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a Nigerian teaching and living in Taiwan. Yes, you're welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing this face, you're welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for clicking on this video. To all my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Good to see you once again. So, we're talking about CVs today. CV, yeah, what should your CV look like? Please, a disclaimer, I'm not a professional. Yeah, I'm not a professional, yes. But for me to have, gotten this job with the CV I have right now, I believe that gives me a little right to talk about CVs. Yeah, I think so, if I do say so myself. Not me bragging. Hi, boo. No. All right, so CVs, what should your CV look like? The first basic thing in your CV is your basic details, okay? Or before I start, please, if you've started your authentication process, leave it in the comment section. What is the process like? How did you go about it? Has anything changed? Has there been any change from the embassy? Has there been any change in the procedures? Please leave it in the comment section, so that others can learn from whatever you're going through or whatever process that has changed. Thank you so much. All right. So back to the CV. The first information we need is your basic details. By basic details, I mean just 4 things: your name, your email address, your home address, and your phone number. Okay. We don't need your date of birth. Keep it to yourself. I'm so sorry. All right. So your basic details, just name, home address, email address, phone number. Yeah, that's a basic details. That should be the top thing on your CV. Then attach a picture of you. Please, not a picture of you in a party or a picture of you in your bikini in your swimming pool. Please, it should be a professional picture, a headshot, okay? A professional picture, like a passport photograph on your CV. Preferably colored. Don't use black and white. This is 21st century. All right, so just attach that on the top of your CV. This is an ESL job. It will help your recruiter just from a blink to see if this is a black woman or a white woman. That's all. That doesn't mean that you have to be a white woman. Remember, I told you Taiwan recruits from other English-speaking countries, as long as English is your official language. And as Nigerians that we are, English is our official language. Okay? So, good. That's all for details and picture. Then you move to your personal statement. Personal statement is all about, why do you think you're a good fit for this job? What can you do? Who are you? That's what the personal statement is all about. So who are you? What can you do? What have you done? Yeah, what can you do? Tell us, what are your abilities as a teacher? Remember, you're a teacher. Don't go telling me you know how to sing or you know how to rap. No. So what can you do relating to teaching? That's personal statement. That try to be detailed, please. I've heard people say your CV should not be more than 1 or 2 pages. No, that's not true. I don't believe so. My CV, for example, is 4 pages. I was so detailed, but not telling unnecessary stories, okay? Details, but not telling unnecessary stories. It can be 4 or even more than 4, but as long as it's captivating and you're using the key information that your recruiter wants to see or wants to hear. All right, so personal statement, talk about who are you, what can you do, why do you think they should employ you. That is personal statement. Then you move to your key skills. What are the basic key skills that you have? Please put in skills that are related to teaching. Okay, you can search on the internet basic skills a good teacher should possess. We have things like communication skills. We have lesson planning skills. We have conflict resolution skills, okay, because you'll be dealing with children. There'll always be conflict between children, so you should possess conflict resolution skills. You should possess time management skills. Okay, that's also a skill that a teacher should possess because you're working with time. You know, each period has a specific time that you need to teach. So you should have good time management skills. Do your research, find out basic skills a teacher should possess. Then look for the ones that you possess, you know, that fit you. Then you move to core values or core qualities that you possess. By core values, I mean your personal belief, okay, like creativity. I believe in creativity. I believe in kindness, being kind, compassion. I believe, you know, in people being compassionate. You don't need to start making sentences with it. You can just write creativity, compassionate, love, care, okay, that kind of thing. So those are just your core values or your core qualities. Then you talk about your professional qualification. Talk about your teaching experience. That's where you've taught. Start with the most recent to the later, okay? If I'm correct, yeah. Start with the most recent teaching experience that you have to the later, okay? Try to include the name of the school or the establishment where you teach or you've taught. Include the date or the period where you worked with that establishment. Include the post. Which position did you hold in that establishment? Were you a homeroom teacher, a classroom teacher, or a counselor, or just a PE teacher, or, you know, just an art teacher? So include the post you held in that particular school. Then include your responsibilities, what was expected of you in the school, and then your achievement. What were you able to achieve during your period of teaching there, okay? So writing, please be detailed in your teaching experience. Be detailed, but don't tell unnecessary stories, please. All right, so be detailed with your teaching experience. After that, then you move to your educational certification. Of course, you need to tell us what educational qualifications do you have. Your degree, your PGD, your WIEC. Yeah, WIEC is part of educational qualification. Even your first, though these days, first school leaving certificate doesn't count. But I think you should just include the basic ones, degree or HND or PGD if you have that, then your WIEC. Okay, good. For me personally, I didn't include my first degree, first school living certificate, because I think that wasn't so what necessary, or, you know, in Nigeria it's necessary though, but don't take my word for it. I'm just telling you my own personal preference or what I like. Then after the educational qualification, you talk about professional certifications. Professional certifications will include things like your TRC, okay? Your teaching license is a professional certification. So include the Teachers Registration Council, then the date you got the certification, then your TESOL. If you have a TESOL certification, you include, if it's the 120 hour or the 150 hour, you include it there, and the date which you got that certification. That's for professional certification. Also, the Jollyphonics, there's this, if you have a Jollyphonics certification or training, try to include it there, okay? Right. So then finally, you talk about your referees. For referees, I personally don't like adding them. I just write available on request. But do well to check, you know, the job post you're applying for. If it was included there, please include it, okay? Include the referees. Most times they'll just ask for their name, phone number, and the email address, all right? So they could reach out to those people personally. Especially with TFETP, they ask for your referees. But most agencies, I don't think they ask for referees, all right? So available on request for mine, because I came with an agency. But check the post you're applying for, check the job publication. If they ask for referees, try to include it in your CV, all right? Please, Google is your friend. Google is your friend. Double check information, make a research how to write a CV, and try to incorporate the basic skills or the basic ones that, you know, pertain to you, and include them in your CV. There are different templates on the internet, on Canva. There are a lot. Google is your friend, guys. Make research, make research, make research. All right. Thank you so much. Finally, I just want to encourage someone who has started this process or who intends to start this process. A couple of people have reached out to me, you know, complaining that it's a lot. Yes, I know it's a lot. This whole journey, it's a lot. Yes, believe me. I've been there. I know it's a lot. But it is doable. It is doable. I keep saying, if I can do this, anyone can. Because me, Messi, I'm a very, technologically lazy person, social media lazy, that kind of thing. But with this whole process, you can do it. You can. I've been able to do it. You can. Okay, so this is me just encouraging you to keep going. It will cost you some money. Yes, it will cost you some money. Legalization and authentication, they are not cheap. It will cost you some money, but trust me, it is worth it. It is worth it, guys. It is worth it, especially for us, coming from a country where teachers are paid peanuts. Trust me, it is worth it. Teaching here in Taiwan, it is worth it. In my next video, I'll talk about the advantages. I'll talk about the salary. Maybe that will push you or motivate you to start this journey. So do want to start the journey. And if you've started, leave in the comment section what is going on, what it is like, so that everyone can learn from your own experience too. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Give this video a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Goodbye.